The Entity Called Nature by Adebolu Eluwade. Introduction. What is nature? Now I will introduce you to this study. What is nature? I will give the definition of nature from very simple, simple word, because there are different definitions put forward by different dictionaries. Okay. But in the context of nature that I'll be talking about in this study, then I'll give you the simple definition of it. Therefore, I give this definition that nature is simply everything that exists. Nature is simply everything that exists. That is, everything in existence is nature. Nature in this context is that when we refer to nature, we refer to non-man-made things. The things that are not man-made, okay, we refer to them as natural things. Talk about the planet, the waters, the humans, the animals, the plants, all that. They are natural creations, they are natural things, they are natural products, okay? They were not created by human beings. Therefore, when we consider everything that exists, we consider the artificial things, the things that are man-made, and the other things that animals or insects make, because not only human beings make things. Okay, the plant, the insects, they make things, the animals, they make things, the birds, they make things, and different organisms like that, they make different things. Okay, and human beings too, we make things too. We build houses, we build bridges, we build roads, we build machines, cars, stuff like that. We build this world. We have artificial things. That is why I have these primary natural things and secondary natural things. I'm talking about the things that are in existence. We have the primary natural things. These are the things that were not made by human beings or other living things like animals or insects like that. And the secondary natural things are the things that were made by human beings and other organisms, okay, like the nest of the birds, and the things that animals make, their abode, stuff like that. They also make different things. Okay, now if we consider the primary resources, primary materials that were used to build these things, you see that they come from natural sources. Okay, let's consider a house for an instance. Okay, a house now, we use sand, we use stone, we use cement, stuff like that. Everything comes from natural sources. Comes from natural. If we bring them down to the lowest, they will come down to the natural things. Okay, therefore they still resort to the natural things. Therefore, the primary natural things and secondary natural things are all natural things. Okay, only that the artificial things, which are the secondary things, are the things made by human beings or other organisms from the natural sources, while the primary natural things are the things that were naturally made. Therefore, the body of everything that exists is known as the universe. See that when we consider the body of everything that exists, when we consider everything everything that is in existence, then we consider everything in the cosmos, in the universe. The body of everything that exists. Let's consider the energy, the chemical content, all that are in existence make up the universe. That's what we know as the universe. It is otherwise called the cosmos. In other words, everything that is known to exist is in the body of the universe. Okay, everything that we know to exist is in the body of the universe, based on our understanding, with how much our understanding can go. Everything we know that is in existence is in the body of the universe. That is, everything that is known to exist is in the body of nature. Okay, the body of nature. you know that we have different natural creations, different natural things. We have the primary natural things and secondary natural things. Then when we now consider everything, every natural things in existence, the body of everything, is the same thing as the universe. Okay, the body of everything that is in existence is the body of nature, which equates to the universe. The body of nature, the whole body of nature as an entity, is the universe. Okay, therefore the universe can be otherwise called nature. The universe can be otherwise called nature. That is, universe is the body of everything in existence. The universe is the body of nature. Okay, the totality of the body of nature, the entity called nature is the universe. It's as simple as that. Nature as an entity is considered to be the universe itself. I believe you understand my explanation like that. Now, I will talk about this. Nature is more than the physical things. It encompasses the metaphysical things too. You know that when we refer to the spiritual things, we refer to them as supernatural things. I want to make this thing clear that when we consider something supernatural, it is not metanatural. It is still in nature. Okay, it is just supernatural based on our own understanding, because we cannot understand, how things work in the supernatural world or in the metaphysical world. Then we want to believe that it is beyond nature, because science made us to believe that nature is all about physical things. No, nature encompasses everything in existence, both the physical things and metaphysical things, not metanatural, metaphysical. Therefore, the supernatural things, the supernatural beings that we often talk about, they are all in the body of nature. Okay, they are not metanatural, they are only supernatural. There is a form of knowledge in my book when I was talking about different forms of knowledge in existence. We have the dormant knowledge, active knowledge, reasoning knowledge. We have the expertise knowledge. Expertise knowledge is the form of knowledge that human beings possess. Okay, then we have the super knowledge, which is possessed by the spiritual beings. When we talk about our gods, our demons, our angels, they possess that. That super knowledge is, is beyond our own. Its level is beyond expertise knowledge. That is why they can know things of metaphysical, things. If you want to influence reality through the metaphysical means, what we do is that we employ the service of the spiritual beings, okay, to do it for us, because they have the knowledge of the metaphysical things. And metaphysical things is still in the body of nature. Okay, let's consider human beings, for example. Human being has metaphysical component of its body. Okay, we have the physical component, which is a physiological, component, makeup of our body system, stuff like that. Then we have the metaphysical component, which is our soul, which is not physical. It cannot be seen by physical instrument. Okay, if we want to influence reality through this metaphysical means, we employ the service of the spiritual beings, because they were made to have that knowledge, to be able to understand, to understand that level of existence. Okay, that is the metaphysical, but it's still in the nature. It's not metanatural. It is only metaphysical. Okay, it is beyond physical. Okay, it's not beyond natural. Therefore, the metaphysical component and the physical component of existence are in the nature. Okay, they are all in the nature. Therefore, nature is more than physical things. It encompasses the metaphysical things too. That is why I don't want to use the definitions of many dictionaries which refer to nature as the embodiment of things that are physical. No, it also includes the metaphysical things too. Natural system. Now I'll talk about the natural system. The body of nature is run by natural system. Do you remember that I said that the body of nature is the universe? Okay, the body of nature is the universe itself. The body of nature is run by natural system. Now, let's see how that goes. The natural system are in 4 levels, each managing 4 levels of natural creations. Okay? There are 4 levels of natural creations, and each natural system manages each level of natural creation. But the body, the overall body, that you know that there are different natural creations that run on different natural systems, just like we have different natural creations. But the body of all the creations, all the natural creations, is called nature. That's the body of nature, and that is called the universe. Okay, now let's consider these 4 levels of natural system. Then we have the cosmic system. Okay, the cosmic system. This is the fundamental natural system which controls the working of the universe. This controls the working of the body of nature. This controls the working of the body of nature. It controls the working of the universe. If do your research, if you come to learn how the universe, operates concerning the cosmic system, how the different cosmic bodies, move in the cosmos, that is so spectacular. Do you know that cosmic system sees to the birth of solar system, the birth and the death of solar system. It has reproductive system. This cosmic system, it gives birth, okay, and it kills, okay. That is the cosmic system. If you do your research, you learn more about the cosmic system. You should do it. You should learn how it works. It's a system on its own, just like the system of the body of human being. That we have our body, physical body, that process our our reasoning, all that, and we have our metaphysical component, which is programmed knowledge. Okay, the same thing goes with the cosmos, with the body of nature. There is a software for the cosmos, for the universe, for the body of nature, which is to this movement of cosmic bodies. Which is to this that this movement is to the day and night, to the year. How everything comes back to the seasons. Our life is determined by this fundamental cosmic system. If cosmic system collapses today, there won't be any living things. Any living thing that will be living in the cosmos, in the universe. Okay, this is the first and fundamental natural system, cosmic system. Okay, this is the system of the body of nature itself. Now we come down to the solar system. Okay, this is the solar system. The solar system, each solar system is being controlled by a sun. Okay, by a sun. A sun will control a solar system, which we have different numbers of planets, moons. Like our own now, our own has about 9 planets and so many moons. Okay, Jupiter itself has over 70 moons, I think. Planet Earth has 1 moon. Other planets have different numbers of moons. Okay, but all of them are being controlled by a sun. A sun. There is just a sun for our own solar system, and this solar system has a way of operating. It has its system, the way it's being operated, being controlled. It is being controlled by the solar system. That is the way that the planets revolve around the sun and the planet rotates on its own axis. You can study that yourself. Okay, that is just the second level of natural system. But this system, which is the solar system, relies on the cosmic system. The cosmic system dictates how it does its things. That the cosmic system brings about the existence of the solar system. You realize that the age of the planet Earth, okay, the age of our sun, of our planet, of our of our sun is does not equate, is not the same age with that of the cosmos. Cosmos is about I think about 14 billion years now, but our planet is about, our sun is about 4.5 billion. Okay, that is, the cosmic system gave birth to our own solar system after many billions of years of its existence. All that. Then we come down to the ecosystem. The ecosystem is the system of the environment of the planet in the solar system. You know that our planet Earth is in our own solar system. Then on this planet, then we'll consider the ecosystem. That's the system of our environment, of the environment of this planet that enables life to thrive. Okay, this is the third level of natural system, which controls the environment of the planet in the solar system. Okay, in the solar system. Note that ecosystem relies on the solar system. Okay, if the solar system collapses today, if our sun dies today, there will be nothing to be talked about concerning the ecosystem, because our planet will vanish. Okay, and the solar system relies on the cosmic system, which is the fundamental natural system. Okay, see how that works. Now the fourth one is the body system. This is the fourth level of natural system, which controls the body of different organisms living on the planet. Okay, this is the system of the body of different organisms, human beings, plants, animals. You know that organisms are the living things, by science. The living things, identified by science, that has the characteristics of movement, irritability, all that. I call it Mr. Niger D. That is the abbreviation, okay, of the characteristics of living things. All these living things have their body system. Let's take human being for example. Now we have our body system. You know that physical component of our body has its own system. We eat, we take care of our body, to be healthy. Okay. If this system collapses, the person dies. Not only person, if it is animal, if it is plant, if the body system collapses, the being dies. Okay, that's what happens. But remember that this body system relies on the ecosystem. If the ecosystem collapses today, the body system will not survive. That is why it is the agitation of people now for the government to rise up to the occasion to save our ecosystem. Because if we lose our ecosystem, there's nothing left for our body system. Then we have solar system. This, the body system relies on the ecosystem. Ecosystem relies on the solar system. Solar system relies on the cosmic system. All of them rely on the cosmic system, fundamentally. Okay, because if the cosmic system collapses today, there will be nothing to be talked about concerning the solar system, ecosystem, body system. Okay, that is how different natural, the level of natural system is. And the body as a whole, the body of nature, which is the universe, is being controlled by the cosmic system. These are this is the natural system. This is the explanation of a natural system and the four main levels of natural systems of different natural creations. The components of the body of nature. Now I will talk about the components of the body of nature. You know that when I'm talking about the body of nature, I'm talking about the universe. Okay, the body of nature. We have different natural creations. And these different natural creations, natural things, are different things that exist. And the body of everything that exists is the universe. Therefore, the body of nature, okay, the body of all natural creations, is the universe. That is the entity called nature. Okay, that's the body of nature. That's why nature as an entity is called the universe itself. Now I'll talk about the components of the body of nature. You know, you realize that the fundamental natural system is called the cosmic system, and that is the system of the body of nature. You see that this system sees to the movement of different cosmic bodies in the universe, how they move around one another, stuff like that. You see that they move in orderly manner. It has its own programmed, component, its own programmed component of its body, that sees to the movement of these cosmic bodies in orderly manner. Okay, just like the computer system that I cited as an example the other time has its own hardware and software. The hardware, are the hardware is the components that process the information, while the software is that programmed information. Okay, now the cosmos has its own body component too. That's the body of nature. It has its physical component. This is the component of the body of nature which is responsible for physical properties of nature. The physical properties, which are the planets, the energy, the energy, the chemical content, all that. They are the physical properties of nature. Okay. Then it's like the hardware of nature, which sees to the housing and processing of software of nature. That is, the simple way I can put it. The software of nature is metaphysical component, okay, which cannot be, explored by our own physical knowledge, okay, because it is metaphysical. Okay, it is metaphysical. There are different kind of beings that can explore that very well. They are called the spiritual beings. These the physical component can be well explored by expertise knowledge. That's expertise form of knowledge. That is human knowledge. Our own level of understanding, our own level of knowledge as we are programmed by nature. We can entertain, the physical component of nature. We can, study the laws of nature. That's physical laws of nature. To know how to manipulate them to make some happenings, stuff like that. Okay? That is how far the level of our knowledge can go. You see that the level of knowledge of dog is not up to that. Dog does not have expertise form of knowledge. It has reasoning form of knowledge. It doesn't have expertise form. It cannot, be calculating, do all these things that we human beings can do. That is the way that nature has, they have been naturally programmed by nature. And we also have been naturally programmed, to know what we can know. We have, the limit to our understanding, to our knowledge, due to our expertise form of knowledge. Now, the second component of the body of nature is metaphysical component. Okay, metaphysical component, this is the component of the body of nature, which is responsible for the metaphysical properties of nature. There are metaphysical properties of nature. In my book, I explain about the metaphysical properties of nature. These metaphysical properties include knowledge, different forms of knowledge. They are natural products. They are natural properties, but they are metaphysical. We have the dormant form of knowledge. We have the active form of knowledge. We have the reasoning form of knowledge. We have the expertise form of knowledge. Then we have the super knowledge. That's super knowledge form of knowledge, which is available to the spiritual beings. Okay, human beings have expertise form of knowledge. We can explore the physical component of nature. Then the spiritual beings, okay, they have super knowledge form of knowledge. It's a super knowledge. They can explore the metaphysical component of nature. That is why they were made to be invisible. They are invisible. In this category of beings, you have gods, demons, the angels, all that. That they are not physical beings. Okay, naturally, they have been programmed. They have been built to have the ability to explore the metaphysical component of nature. Okay, We human beings, we have a physical component, we have a metaphysical component. Okay? Likewise, the planet, the cosmos, the body of nature, the universe has its own physical component of its body, and it has its metaphysical component. The physical components are the physical, the physical component of the universe that we see, the physical body, the physical things, the planets, the galaxies, the energy, all that. But the metaphysical, is that programmed component of the cosmos, of the universe, which sees to the management of the body of the universe. That is what sees to how this cosmic body move orderly, which sees to our existence, which sees to our birth, which sees to our death, which sees to the birth of different solar systems, and the birth and the death of different solar systems. Laws of nature. Now we'll talk about the laws of nature. We have the physical laws of nature. These are the laws of nature that govern the physical aspect of nature. These are the natural laws identified by physical knowledge of science. Okay, when we talk about the laws of nature, mostly most dictionaries refer to the laws of nature as the one put forward by science, because they consider everything about nature to be physical. Okay, the laws of nature are two. We have the physical laws of nature. These are the laws of nature that science can identify. You could they can identify, they can, manipulate them, to make different happenings, like my electromagnetic laws, laws of gravity, different natural laws like that, physical laws. Then we have the metaphysical laws. Okay, these are the laws that governs the metaphysical component, metaphysical aspect of nature. Okay, these are the metaphysical laws. Okay, they are still, part of the the laws of nature, the natural laws. They are the natural laws in the scope of metaphysical knowledge. Okay, these laws, can be known, can be explored by the spiritual beings. These are the beings that have the super knowledge, okay, that can identify these laws. As human beings, we don't have that level of knowledge, to explore the metaphysical laws of nature. What we can only do is to engage with the spiritual beings. That's why we know about the metaphysical laws through religion and different means through which human beings and the spiritual beings communicate. Okay, we know about the metaphysical laws of nature through religion and other means like that, because the spiritual beings know about these things, and they are the one that can communicate them to us. Then we can influence, use metaphysical laws to influence reality through the by exploring by employing the service of the spiritual beings. That's what we do when we pray to God, when we make rituals. We ask something from these beings to do for us, through spiritual means, through metaphysical means. Being metaphysical doesn't mean meta nature. Okay, it's not meta nature, it's not beyond nature, it's still in the nature. It's just metaphysical, it's not physical. It is, it's not physical, it's a metaphysical aspect of nature. Okay, that nature has its physical and metaphysical aspect. We can only understand the physical ones. The metaphysical ones, there are beings created for that too. Okay, they are all part of nature. Everything is still in nature. These natural laws exist in all levels of natural systems. And in all levels of natural system, that in cosmic system there is a metaphysical law that sees to the workings of these metaphysical component of the cosmos, of the universe. There are metaphysical laws that sees to the working of the metaphysical component of our own body as human beings. Okay, you see that through spiritual means, you can see that the the sick is made healed. Different different realities can be altered, can be affected, can be influenced through spiritual means, which the spiritual beings do by manipulating the metaphysical laws of nature to affect reality. Therefore, these are the two laws of nature: the physical laws of nature and the metaphysical laws of nature. The physical laws of nature are the ones that we human beings can explore, due to our level of knowledge, and the metaphysical laws of nature can be explored by the spiritual beings. We can only influence it by employing the service of the spiritual beings to do certain things for us to affect reality through the spiritual metaphysical means. Identify your position in the body of nature. Identify your position in the body of nature. Now, we're talking about the body of nature. Remember that I'm talking about the entity called nature. I believe you understand the entity called nature now. The entity, nature itself is an entity. Okay, is an entity on its own, and it is known as the universe. It is the universe. It's the body of everything that exists. The body of everything that exists is the universe, and that is the body of nature. That's the body of nature. And I've explained this, the natural system, different levels of natural system, the cosmic system, the solar system, ecosystem, and body system. That is how it flows down to us. That is how it flows down to us. The position of human beings. What's our position in this? We are living in this body of nature. Okay? We are living in this body of nature. Therefore, nature doesn't need us to protect it. Okay? Nature doesn't need our protection. We can only protect ourselves. We can only take care of ourselves, because nature is bigger than what we tend to think that it is. It's not all about the planet, Earth, or stuff like that. It is everything that exists. It is the universe. Okay, when you say let's protect the mother nature, what are you protecting? You want to protect the universe? You protect yourself, because even the universe, the nature will kill you. You know that the nature is what kills. It gives us the lifespan. Either you are a religious person, you are not religious, you do this, you don't do that, you have a lifespan. You have a lifespan. Even those that God himself, the different gods that different people believe in, any religion that one can belong to, consider that those people that your God loves so much, they die after all. Why? Because nature gave them a lifespan. They are just physical beings and they have to die. And when we talk about the spiritual beings, talk about the gods, the angels, all that, they are apparently immortal. Why? Because they don't have the physical properties like solid and liquid in their body, which get weary over time. But they have air. Air recycles itself. Air recycles itself. God is not the only apparently immortal being. The demons don't die. The angels don't die. All those spirits, they don't die. That is their own nature. Okay? But they have their own limits too. They have their own limits too, set by the natural system. Okay? If you get my books, you get to know more about that. Then let's know the position of the planet Earth. Okay, the planet Earth is in the solar system. Okay, it's in the solar system, and we have our ecosystem as the system of the environment of the planet. Therefore, we need to protect our ecosystem. Okay, if we want to continue surviving before our solar system collapse, we need to protect our ecosystem. That is why we must do the needful to protect our ecosystem. Also, we have the solar system. The position of our solar system. Our solar system is brought into existence through the cosmic system. Our sun has a lifespan. Our sun has a lifespan of about 10 billion years. Go and do your research on that. It almost exhausts the half of it. When it exhausts its lifespan, it dies. And when it dies, it takes the planet Earth along. There will not be anything like this planet, though in the far future, by the next 500 billion years, there won't be planet Earth again, so there won't be ecosystem to protect, and there's nothing we can do about that. Okay, that is our position. We must know this position so that we know what to do. Go and study all these things, you get to know about that. The position of Milky Way galaxy, this is our galaxy. Our galaxy is in the cosmos. Okay, it houses our solar system. Okay, and our solar system houses our planet. Our planet houses us. Okay, we should study this, know how to protect our body as human being. As human being, individually, we have our lifespan. Our body has a lifespan. Okay, protect your body, take care of your body, and enjoy your time for your lifespan, for the lifespan that everyone has. Because many people do not even exhaust the lifespan. They die before the end of the lifespan. Why? Because they don't take care of their body. And we lose our lives due to different things, like accidents, like diseases, and like wars, stuff like that. We should know how to reduce that. Therefore, we must know our position in this body of nature. Because you know what? Nature is the only immortal thing. It's the only immortal things, and it sees to the birth of the solar system, and it will see to its demise. It sees to our birth and our death. Okay? When a person dies, the physical component of the body will collapse, and the system of its body will collapse. That is what leads to death. Okay? That is the body system of that person collapses, and that person dies. So it's still natural system. It's through the body system. When the body system cannot work again, one dies. Okay, and the system has been programmed that way for us to live for a certain time and die. Therefore, we must know how to manage ourselves in this particular body. That's just what I want you to know. That nature is a being on its own. It's the universe. Okay, it doesn't need our protection, but we should only protect ourselves.